Hello, my friends. Are you ready? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Hello, Scalds. Hello, Mom. Hello, Hub. Hello, Koo. Who else do we have here? Lucas. Hello. We've got Lolly here. Hello. You don't know what you're ready for? Oh, you don't know that you are ready? I completely misread that. Yes, I'm ready. Good. Be ready, my friends. Be ready. Hang on though, quick, because I forgot to make another capture. Another game capture. Because I'm so good at this, so hang on. Hang on. Wait. No. Shh. Muting desktop audio so that it doesn't ruin it for you guys, because I wanted to make sure that you could see the very beginning. It is absolutely beautiful. Oh no, you can hear it from my microphone. Hang on. It's so good. Oh my god. Where is it here? Okay. Hang on. We gotta start from the beginning. Okay. Are you ready? Hey, Simon! What was that? Oh, you'll find out in a second. You did see the title, did you not? Did you see the game we're playing? Suppose we'll just have to go on with it anyway. Scalds, trust me. Trust. This is gonna be amazing. Just trust me. Just trust me. When have I ever steered you wrong? Oh, think. My body is not ready. You better make it ready. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Let me know about game volume too. It's so good. Oh my god, I'm so ready. Oh my god. The greatest game ever created, Lucas. That's what you're watching. I was so ready for this. Well, you better be now, Simon. Hey, all Negativo. Hey, Sapphic. How are you guys? I found the game. Hey, Scrit. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see the intro? Did you see it in all its majesty? Oh, it's super quiet. I want you guys to be able to hear it. Okay, can you hear the little song in the background? I'm stuck in the stream now, aren't I? You are. You're all stuck here. Just remember, you clicked. All right, new game. Oh wow, that's so loud. Tell us your name. Twitch looks so bad right now. I'm not a big fan of it. There's some things that I really like, and there's some things that I just don't like, specifically the font. I think overall it looks cleaner, but the font is horrible. I don't like the choice for some of the icons, but some of them actually look pretty nice. Like the mod icons, I think look better than they did before. But yeah. I didn't think it would be this. I clicked, I'm sorry. Good God, that's loud. Oh no. Where are the options? I need the options. 160p, here we go. Do I have quality options today, Scrit? That's pretty spicy. Okay, let's turn it down a little bit. Okay. Name future Mrs. Sanders. Dang, I should have done it. As a black man, there's like kryptonite. The truest motivation, negativo. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Chicken is fucking amazing. Look at this chicken on the wall over here, though. What majesty. Where's your sub badge? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I remember you continued your sub, didn't you, King? I don't know what happened to it. You're narrating heaven. Okay, ready? Oh, God. Or you could wake up now. Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. Abso-frickin-lutely. I still love you too, El Negativo. Nobody is ever required to sub. Never ever. I love that you're here. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. No, we need to take this seriously, guys. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair combed. Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Amazing. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Oh, look at that steamy biscuit. I'm glad you're streaming Firefly, then I have something to come back to after I've showered. Okay. Enjoy your shower, Simon. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong friend forever, Miriam. Was that a biscuit or a nugget? Do you know the Nugget and a Biscuit song from Tobuscus? Because that should answer your question. Oh my god. Is Miriam a chicken? No, this is Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Firefly. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? That's my Miriam voice, guys. American Biscuit. You're right, Sapphic. You're right. Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, then I ate it. I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Why is she so goddamn adorable? I don't know if she really is, though. Look at her. Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester... 3-day only semesters? Damn. I'll enroll. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam, but has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh, we got a pep talker, guys, right? We got a pep talker. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Here's a thought for chat as I go. Imagine Firefly Tilly and Athena Fox having a conversation, all those lovely voices talking at once. Do you like my voices, guys? I've got different voices for everyone. I hope you enjoy them. I'm gonna have to remember them all for all the different characters, though. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Oh, she's got killer bangs, guys. Check them out. Looking good. Cannot handle that much adorable in one place. Can you believe I cut them myself? You definitely can believe it. I was just about to say I definitely can believe it. Look at him. I cannot believe it. That voice is the Valley Girl D&D character. It is. It is. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley? What the hell? Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. What's going on here? What's happening? Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Firefly shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. I'm not gonna remember all these voices, guys. Oh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact that it's totally Ashley. Oh, shoot. I clicked by accident. Now we don't know the rest of the lore. I think she added more letters. If anyone knows here what perfect shin looks like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. You know she high drama if she goes for your shins. It true, Sapphic. It true. Big-breasted anime girl insult shins. Barrage of Baka, oh no. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Rockin' glutes, guys. Ahem. Van? You rang? Oh my god, I can't do a voice for this man. Look at his freaking hair. Look at his freaking hair, guys. Sweet Jesus. You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Man have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, why do they say the whole name every time, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Oh. What? They just keep getting worse. My Wi-Fi is cracking out. No, King, I'm so sorry. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid push hard against the window directly next to it. What the crap? What? What? Did this child just dust crop me? How freaking dare? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily push the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I'm named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Firefly. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room. By the way, guys, if you're getting annoyed of the voices, you can just let me know. I cannot do them. It's totally fine. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. What? What? Oh my god. Hey Bison, is Puppy down with you? I wish he was up here. I want to show him. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Wait, why are we dating Colonel Sanders and not this puppy? I'm pretty sure that's illegal, Skulls. My secret, I'm watching so I can see the characters, so I work out the voices before my stream. Oh, god damn it, I gotta come up with a... Now quiet down, everyone! That's Sparkles or Sprinkles? Crap, what was it? Wow, who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Do you like his voice, Koa? Is it good? Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his, oh shit, he's a student? And his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him! It's...
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. There's a skate doggo voice. Oh my god. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish that sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. That's all I got for his voice, guys. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be the sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with you and all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Firefly sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Hey, Yanluck, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We love it when you're sweaty. Oh, I'm so glad. Thanks. This just in, Firefly sweats majestically. It's canon, guys, it's canon. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. The greatest culinary academy in the world. This is a hell of a first stream for you to come into, yeah. For anybody new coming into. Good lord. the birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There may even be really adorable tiny food. This is a dog chef? Yeah, this is our professor. This is your first stream, Mom? I knew it. I knew it all along. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Oh my god. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? What are these hands? This is horrible. Yeah, there's a spork battle script. First time here, Sapphic? I believe. First time here and already a sub, Sapphic. Wow, wow. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson. Oh, look at this anger pup. Look at this anger pup. Okay, but why is this such a mood? I know, right? Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town in his tiny wheels. It's Puppy when he growls, yeah, basically. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Why the bleb are there equations on the blackboard? For all that maths and cooking, man. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Puppy! You guys see Puppy? Hey, baby! Puppy! What? Bison's playing with him. Hang on, I gotta get some water if I'm gonna keep doing these voices. A real doggo professor, it's true. Puppy, he's a little guy. He's less than 25 pounds. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Or a multivitamin? For you EU people. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Oh man, guys, what kind of treat do we give him? Beef, chicken, or a rubber ball? What do we give him? Thank you for the treat. You're welcome, Sapphic. You're welcome. Notice I said maths before, too. A rubber chicken? You can't give him rubber chicken? I should give him chicken? Give him chimkin? Okay. Uh-oh. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide and he locks onto you. His favorite! Oh, yes! Thank you, chat. Appreciate putting an S at the end of it. Thanks, Hub. Well, well, well. You like the chicken, you do. I think there might be some competition for the new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Oh, gross. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain.
Hey, Firefly, there's still a seat here.
It seems no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. Professor. I can't get a good Colonel Sanders voice. Okay, do we sit by Sanders or by our best friend? Who do we sit by? Sit next to Ashley? We should. We should sit next to our friend. We should sit next to our best friend. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I don't want to sit next to Ashley, Mom.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class.
Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
Aw, guys, did we goof? I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. Your voice for the best friend is like perfect. In-game Sanders is hot. True story, Ian. True story. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz.
Yay, a quiz about me.
This incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a slam dunk. What the hell is this? Is it feather? Fishing goggles. Is it feather? I'm assuming. That's right. This is the most efficient eating utensil ever created. Oh, what is the most efficient? A spork. That's right. Chat trying to bamboozle, I know. Charles Barkley. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Definitely that one. That's right. Aw, Puppy abandoned us again, chat. Pepe hands. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy. That's right. Which one's heavier, a kilo of iron or a kilo of feathers? I already know the Savic. They weigh the same. Can't fool me. That's because you have to deal with the emotional weight of what happened to those chickens. Your score is perfect. We got a perfect score, guys. Frickin' perfect score. Wow. Oh wait, that's not him talking. Did you cheat? I would never. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh. Hot diggity, Firefly. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Sanders Senpai, I know. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Did you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is this about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled! Indeed.
That smell, look at his freaking stance, dude. His stance. Oh my god.
You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this?
Oh, sweet Jesus, guys.
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as it grumble? I can't read, guys. Grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been trying to develop a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around.
Like Reinhardt so much he's a fan of hammers.
Got him, Hallie. Hallie, thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate your face. Welcome. Welcome. You're filled with determination and chicken. This is Pepsi Man levels of good, right? Got him. Hallie's here. He's got the jokes. With the text box being pink, it looks like he's wearing pink shorts. It does look like he's wearing short shorts. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Oh my god, Mom, you won! What the hell? Hey, Simon! Naked. Oh my god. Cover that up. But that's all I'll say about that. And you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, oh my god, what is happening? I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was, like, just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only in the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hang on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders's food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Or swim towards the light. What do we do, guys? What do we do? What do we do in this moment? I would say savor the moment and everything that it tells you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, and heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. Oh my god, he has a frickin' staff? What? Oh my god. Sweet Jesus. Hey, Aya. How are you? Oh, Aya alt. Aya's on his alt account. How are you, Aya? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Hey, Kriegster! My main is getting the Overwatch vent drops. That's fair. That's fair. Do you have people with you, Kriegster? I hope so. I hope so. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'll be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. I use... Oh my god, I accidentally clicked again. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. His staff is the most... Yeah, it is. It's super majestic. Spoiler tags, I know. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Yo, Tall Gears, what's up? You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to sit outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Oh man. Neg him to show your own strength? What does this mean? What's the cam? Oh, the cam is supposed to be for Puppy, but he doesn't want to sleep on his bed anymore, apparently. It's the puppy cam. But he is no longer there. Wow, with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. What do we do, guys? I'm kind of thinking one of these two. He might not take kindly to this one, though. Let's be modest but thoughtful. Oh, wow. We keep getting debated by Puppy Cam. I know. Well, Puppy did come in earlier. Puppy came in earlier and he was playing. Throw him down on the ground and make out. That's the dream, Aya. That's what we're hoping for. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was just perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Firefly. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Oh my god. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Did you get banned or something?
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
What?
Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is? Me and you? If that wasn't clear. Health code violation, no dogs in the kitchen. Don't cook your partner. Good tip, Simon, good tip. Want to be my partner? Sure, Firefly. I'll prepare our station. Look at her face! Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Beep boop. I got banned for telling Firefly to rock.
Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being forever alone. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Let's ask Clank. What do you guys think about Clank? I'm going with Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay, I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt.
Tissue? I hardly know you.
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire, you get the idea. Which dish do you suggest for your partner, Colonel Sanders? My grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. That has to be the answer. Using octopus will blow his mind. Oh yeah. We got hearts, guys. We got hearts. Yes. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Some music. Oh, no, geez, Van Van. I came over here crushing Firefly's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working on things? I freaking clicked too soon again.
Actually, no.
It looks like Firefly was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Man. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick, if it makes sense. Oh my god. Ashley, Firefly fan? Oh no, 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 no. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Hunk of hunks in your time of need. Oh no. Do we go to Colonel's or Miriam? Dude, and then go fight. Colonel? We gotta vote for Colonel. Or Miriam. I'm kind of feeling like the Colonel. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Middle? Okay, thanks, Gears. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Haha. A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Firefly as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Firefly's natural talent, or their loyalty. Oh, wow! Look at her face! Suck on that, Ashley! Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. Maybe we want Miriam Firefly? You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn these cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiling potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, sweet, sweet Jesus, guys. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh. Oh. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. This is very hard to read. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together. Oh my god. Oh my god. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. What? No! No! Mashed potatoes. Van, do something, do something. scooping up a fingerful. Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there, Firefly. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'll both better be prepared to eat it from where it lands.
Can I have potato face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Oh my god, it's on an axe!
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on in envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It had been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! What? What? Oh my god! I'm crying! Oh my god, I'm crying! I'm crying! Oh my god! It killed him! Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! Oh no!
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back into his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pops' enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind.
Pop's okay, guys. Pops is okay. Hey, dragon! Oh my goodness. I know, that's so funny. It is. Oh my god. Okay, we continue. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders. What's that, Father Sanders? You... You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky.
Don't judge me, Sapphic.
I mean, we do want to call him Daddy, do we not? Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even know I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Firefly? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. I'll give a Kentucky Fried amen. Oh my god, but he can be blebbing sure. Almost kiss the girl. Kiss him, you fool. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting weights like a lot, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, shut up. I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Yo, Gears, you here? You got a puppy. Hi, baby. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh my... What? What?
The smoke monster is here to fight a hero!
That's the voice we're going with now, guys. I think I left the refrigerator door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me, just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Be afraid, be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Freaking excuse me? What will you do? What? Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! We gotta defend. Trepidation. You close your eyes tight, but then open just one enough to squint and see the spork monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. Alright, we're gonna frickin' attack then. Dawn Spirit out of nowhere, you're filled with food and determination. The SpongeBob baptizer man is the finest way here and I'm scared. I think this is what drugs are like. You might be right, Aya. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork monster won't forget this. Is this really like an Undertale? Is this an Undertale reference? Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you choose? We're cooking with love, dude. Does 1 damage. Spork monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Ooh. Spork monster uses utilitensile. Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. Just a ridiculous monster. I don't know. I guess that happens in a lot of turn-based games, doesn't it? Kids in your Undertales. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? Buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy. You'd better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. There's 10 damage! I think I was actually considering not watching the stream and going to bed. You make that Kane Akasu and be Daddy Sanders? You should, Dragon, you should. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Spirit bomb. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't, no, that's the wrong voice.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said.
This stream has become the best anime on Twitch. The spork monster scutters off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Oh, shit. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. What? Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. The The Cluckernomicon? Amazing. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. He's in a room. Guys, he's in a room. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. You clean up this word into those clothes. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Doggo is back. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Oh, good night, Skirt. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Like him? Like?
I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me so many kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that they voted him prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And he was also the convertible, that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
What the heck? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. This game is the closest a game has come to my mind. an absolute mad lad. The cheekiest boy. Clank is the cheekiest boy.
You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
How are you feeling in this moment in this game and chat being a part of it? I'm so into this Simon. I am digging this dude. It was coke. Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived later when I cooked with them. A very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has ever known. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
Dude, we're not gonna betray his trust. We're making up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow!
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Dude, chat, what is Firefly? What if I started talking in Miriam's voice always? Oh my god. Woo! Woo! This man is on a horse! It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Do I stand back and admire his majestic glory, or do I run to him, guys? What do I do? Run to him? Should I run to him? That horse has no saddle? He's riding him bareback? My god. Oh no, I'm so scared. What do I do? We're gonna run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Oh shit, guys. Oh shit. The freaking wrecked. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision.
Oh, Firefly! I am here to deliver you a message.
Not this guy.
It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is
Oh no. But before he can continue, you suddenly awake.
Aw, jeez.
I should talk in that voice all the time. You awake to find the Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Should we lean in for a kit? No. That's too forward. That's too forward. Too forward, guys. Too forward. I didn't. Ah, shoot. Now you guys are making me regret my choices. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals. You don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when you were pressing it into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be something really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Wow. Okay, tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Bison, if you're still here, you can feel free to share in chat the excellent title that you came up with for me earlier. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking? Are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it is they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. I don't know if Bison's still here. You can share it if you want, Koa. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing!
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! The answer is what? Yep, that's the title Bison came up with me, but I'm pretty sure it was TOS, so I didn't put it on. It was so good, though. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, womp. Who do you think you were talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Uh-oh, Clank's angry, guys. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Oh, wow. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I've spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're all ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps up on you and licks your face.
Down, boy, down. Off then hoppin'.
That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Firefly?
You mean you've never done that, Aya? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper, guys. What do you think? A frickin' shimmering pepper, dude. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat.
Oh my... Good lord!
The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe.
My friend! Ooh!
This guy again?
I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny. All you must do is...
Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine, I'll work through it. To fulfill the prophecy, you must...
You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness.
Aw, man.
You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Oh no!
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay him better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared via timed cooking competition off. Cooking off.
I clicked too soon. The level of theatrics these two show is off the charts.
Should I step in and tell them they're on? You're on.
A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down. Then let it be so.
I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool.
Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Firefly. I'll be watching your performance. Oh shit, guys, we gotta do well. We gotta do well. We need Senpai Sanders to love us. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer. Ha ha ha!
Oh shoot! What do we have to do? Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready.
That's what I'm talking about!
Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now this is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Oh shit. You had his chicken. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy one day, and you're feeling like you could really impress him here again. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh shit. It always boils 100 seconds after you turn the heat on. Sure. No! Thank you, Firefly. Get your head in the game, I'm so sorry! Ah! How many herbs and spices will you use? 11! That's right, you might not know all the ingredients, but okay. Wag your tail intensifies now that you've got the basic steps. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude! Woo! Okay. You must never take this opportunity for granted. If you hope to succeed, your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger, faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. Never forget where you came from. Every time you meditate on the spice, dry energy. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born. Awoo! Shout out the noisy arena. Focus on your cooking. I'm so stressed, guys. What is the sound? Sizzling. No! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Mr. Curl standing out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Firefly. He's actually cheering you on. Should be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you oh god. How many spoonsful of gravy? What? Which do you take? Oh, sweet Jesus. You're falling behind. Ah! Oh, no. I think you're supposed to fail this. What does that have to do with spectacular chicken? What does that have to do with? I don't know. Really struggling to keep up. She's already begun plating elements of her dish. Ah! Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have enough hands, Firefly, but Firefly does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. Hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Firefly, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. Oh no! Oh no, guys! What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. That's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Firefly's injury. You say Sparkles begin to lick his doggy chops. Excuse me. As he walks into the dish. But I suppose you could at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Oh. Under this white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Shelly, I was going to ask Firefly to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. It looks like a boob. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Oh, damn. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. I don't know how this... gelée? Blah, blah, blah. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, shit. Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks in his mustache. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Ugh. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. Oh no! Oh no! I goofed, guys! This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Try again, guys. We go again. We go again! I mucked that all up. I should have just internally raged. It's my default setting. Okay, I'm not gonna reread all of this, though. If we fail it again, we'll just, Oh, he likes my gumption, though. It's a literal flavor saver. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there is a fast forward button. I mean, it works the same. 100C! 11! Gratitude! The shoulder of Orion! Oh no! I thought I picked it wrong the last time, though. Was the sound of success? Taking a, oh. He believes in me. Uh-oh. Damn it! Oh no! I thought it was small town, but I thought I got that wrong last time. I swore I got that wrong last time. Heck, dude. Internalize the rage I feel. Wait, what? Oh no! Oh no, guys. Ashley and Love decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Oh. Oh. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I'd never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way, but I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. Are these all real things? Say bye, thank you so much for the host. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. Oh my god! He survived. For a while, anyhow. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, Simon, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good night. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. You're already lost. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then when I was going to amount to something, no matter if hours, labor, and money could deter me from giving my best. I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as the moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. It's the Spork Monster! Oh! Borka?
It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you wouldn't really want to see me anymore. But I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad you're here. There are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right back into attack mode. Puppy, where you going, bud? Where you going, babe? Need some water. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student, until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. Now you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Firefly, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh, a personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh, hot damn. So, look at his baby picture! He's got a mustache! Oh my god. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, perhaps both. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? We're revealing it, guys. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy coleslaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer it to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now could be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Aww. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Oh my god. I will, Hallie, don't worry. I feel like this is the 90s when PC software brands was bundled with a yes! Pie, yes! That's 100% what it feels like. Oh my god. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the type of person who would make their own face the logo of the campaign they funded, am I right? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and failures." Do we go to this door? I don't want to, like, miss out. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy? Must have been pretty important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No, it's one of the great secret recipe ingredients. It's... A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. My God. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up.
Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost student is swept out with the breeze. What? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Uh-oh. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual, until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it looks good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You get to take him off. Fess up and tell the truth. Make a big move! You decide that now's your moment and make a big move! Yes, we're doing it. Aw. We're trying, but still. Oh no! Damn it. We goofed. Oh, they jebaited us, dude! Wait, what? I have to do this whole thing over again? Ah! Oh, hold it? Thanks, Mom. I don't know. I don't play these kinds of games. You're gonna lurk? Okay, bye. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Reveal it. We reveal it. Okay. I don't have to click on everything, right? Just until that door opens? Okay. Okay. I fess up and tell him the truth. You confess. Here we go, guys. This is really making me think you could get a kick out of Monster Prom. So 104. I actually, do I have a key for Monster? No. I think that was a giveaway that I did a while ago. It's a KFC propaganda game, not an actual avatar. Look. I might though, Dragon. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Firefly? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Oh my god, amazing. It's beautiful. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Oh, sweet Jesus. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Flatter him. We're gonna flatter him, dude. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving, as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection? Wowzers. Offers support you. Aw. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order one up right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally like the biggest person at the school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school with, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beauteous creature? You got some nerve, Firefly, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. What the hell? You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking with that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as things appear to be close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Firefly, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure he'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Oh, we're super jealous, guys. What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food was received. There's a lot of words to say it was bland. Oh. What? Oh, but I didn't even get a choice. Excuse me, Firefly, I'm more than capable to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Firefly. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad, I can't talk now, to get some distance. It's Ashley, of course, you'd be jealous of her. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction from Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found laying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with an arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
This one all this time for bed. All right, Hallie. Good night. Sleep well.
Liam O'Brien book. Oh my god. This game is so perfectly high school dating sim. It's true. No, we're not doing it, guys. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the class to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Must be hungry. Dogs can be rather unpredictable. Wait to see what happens. What? Sprinkle stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the windows. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom and begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence!
Oh my god. Okay, El Negativo. Enjoy. Thank you very much for the lurk. Have a lovely evening with your friends. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence, but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Firefly, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see,
before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. By words and sparks coming from the back of the room.
I told you to save it for after class.
Bzz, bzz. Oh boy.
You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped by a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Weird.
But no, you had to show off your cool kid.
Crap, I accidentally clicked.
Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know?
Bzz, bzz.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make a great date.
Beep. Weird.
Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Sad beep. Oh. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding slaps him in his tracks. Beep. Bzz. Uh-oh.
No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Wow. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it is not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with a shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't distract from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several drops of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you might know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through that final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to saddle up and saddle Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a big ranch enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest anyhow. Good life advice, guys. Success City population? You. Heck yeah, man. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog's gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it. The location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of the Van and supposed Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe that you've been working on, Firefly's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish becomes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Firefly, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake. Stupid sexy Sanders, I know. And the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you the cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard stuck to when the oven timer goes off behind you. We gotta fess up about our practice dish, dude. You gotta fess up or it's gonna burn. Okay, you got me. I'm gonna do a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. And it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. He's an oddly specific man, he is. 11 herbs and spices. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off. Oh, wait. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese. I was waiting for the mac and cheese. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wild, elaborate dishes, per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices. But he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting really serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! What? Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster! Whoops. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops up a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. I had to come up with an actual one. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as it was foretold. We mustn't let this happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. What? Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she gonna do something? Oh no. You've got a spellbook of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Heck no, man, we're doing it the hard way. We are honest, good cooking Americans. I assume we're I don't know where we are. I assume since Colonel Sanders is American that we're Americans, but I don't know. Get your ass to Mars. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Firefly. Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Firefly, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food. Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tossed a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world does she get the Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve the Spork Monster!
Steve? What happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We Spork monsters are many. I hear Borko had the day off, but you have injured Steve and I hate to battle. So I'd say... Oh, but you've conjured Steve and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty good, alright? Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork... Oh, he's crying! Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed behind your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Ha! Yeah, you guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always kind of wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really do need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that. And that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class and I woke up.
You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint.
Never mind. I'll talk to you later. Good luck.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. No, we summon extra power from deep within ourselves. You can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns... What? Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives.
Yes, Firefly, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me.
The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. I heard Puppy Cam. Hey, Creative. Yeah, he was here for a bit. Not so much anymore, though. He went downstairs, I think. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything, except turn back time, which would have been super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Firefly, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Oh, snap! Speak the language of the gods. Ultra instinct. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. Steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the tests? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students! Oh my god, guys. Ooh. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. Holy shit, indeed, Hub. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
Hee hee hee, I'm flying!
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? Would someone ask for a wedgie? Who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. Can I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in USCAL history. But it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow it must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. I'm disappointed in the world now that I've seen this. Don't be disappointed, creative. It's amazing. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate in that teeny tiny narutomaki. I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Who else would like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Firefly, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Oh, hey, puppy.
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch!
My tongue!
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Uh-oh.
I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue! Disqualified!
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl full made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you to please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Firefly? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. And I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. Yeah, there's a puppy. He even faced you guys. What an honor. Yeah, he's making his bed. He's a good boy. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs!
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh, sweet Jesus, that looks so good. That looks so good. What's wrong, bud? What's wrong with your bed? It's okay. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. Is that what this whole game was? Is this a new menu item for KFC? That is amazing. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could you be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive, high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh, snap!
DJ Dog is in the house!
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh, damn! Look at these two, though. Look at Van Van's. He's got Angor. Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For the moment, you actually believe them. Not haunting,
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together,
it's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out.
Hey everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
Student tries to finish what he was saying, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. What? Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing at the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Oh, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Oh, damn. Shut down, alien nerd. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to get out and buy my chicken. What the heck? The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Firefly? I couldn't help but wonder. Was our final exam team up purely an act of strategy carried out by two cunning chefs, or was it something more? I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do? Oh my god. I know, right? The collarbones. Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tips of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely buttered drumsticks, turned into flowers soaked in buttermilk and dusted with exotic spices. But they do not reach for tongs, a knife, or even a spork. Tonight, they reach for you. Hey, kitty! And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together. Colonel Sanders, will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen, as my co-chef and partner in both business and in life? Oh, snap! Oh, snap! You gasped. Could it be? Is he really saying? Me and you together? Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. The end. Woo! Oh my god! What a frickin' journey, my friends. Oh my god. We did it! Kitty, you may want to do yourself a favor and watch the VOD for this one.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, we did it. We did it, guys. Oh my god. We heckin' did it, my boys. Woo! That was freaking awesome, dude. That was so good. That was so good. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out and playing this incredible game. I know I went super fast through a lot of it, but I wanted to make sure that we got it all in tonight. So I'm glad I started a little bit early. Thank you guys so much. This was amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. And it's free on Steam, guys. It's free on Steam. So, get you that. Let us go raid Besso, because she played this game earlier, and I want to know how it turned out for her. So let's go raid Besso. Have a great night, everybody. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to play a little bit of Minecraft, and it will be a lot of fun. So, have a good night. Talk to you guys later. Bye.